Good morning, everybody. This is Subby with Torcon Weather Team, bringing you your Midwest update on this fabulous Saturday morning. It is currently 9:55, and I've got 71 degrees here in west central Missouri. What you're looking at here on your screen is a live look near I-70 and Stadium Drive, just a half a mile away from the sports complex, housing our world champion Kansas City Chiefs and our upcoming Kansas City Royals, who have actually been on a tear here as of late. They have a lot of young, bright stars on that roster. So as you can see, the wind is really starting to pick up here. As you see, the camera is shaking and rattling, and that's all due to some strong winds out ahead of our next weather maker that is sitting just off the coast of California right now. That could bring the potential to see some severe storms on Monday and Tuesday here in the Midwest. So let's just jump into it. Let's find out what is causing all of those winds today and tomorrow. So here is our weather maker just off the coast of California. A very strong low pressure system will be moving across the United States and bringing us that threat for severe weather. So as we put this into motion, you see that big bowling ball starting to rumble across. And as we get into Monday afternoon, you notice we do have a negative tilted trough right here. So that is going to help amplify the lifting of this storm system. And of course, right here at the nose of these this jet. And remember, we're looking at 500 millibar height. That's about 18,000 feet above our heads, which is a great tool to be able to see these low pressure systems, to see the high pressure systems, and see where they are going at that level. So we're going to have some very strong upper level winds moving across Texas, Oklahoma, into Kansas, and eventually begin to move off to the east into Missouri. And this is where we see the trouble area for Monday into Tuesday. But of course, you have to have more than just lift. You have to have instability. You have to have moisture, in which over the last few storm systems, these it's been kind of starved out because of the lack of moisture, and that is not going to be the case this go around, as we're going to have ample moisture with dew points in the mid to upper 60s throughout the Midwest to help fuel those storms. And we can take a look at that energy by taking a look at some surface-based CAPE. And this is the amount of energy that these storms have to be able to sustain and actually be severe. And we're taking a look at about, let's see here, 21Z. So that's around 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon. As you see, we've got a cluster of around 2,000 joules per kilogram, and that is how the energy is measured right down in central Oklahoma. And we also have a pretty large area of energy right through west central Missouri, northwest Missouri, and parts of northeast Kansas, southeast Nebraska, and southwest Iowa. Now what we can do, we're going to put an overlay of the hotographs. Now this will actually show us the winds changing in height, and you have to have wind shear in order for those supercells to be able to blossom. And so when we take a look at that, we have very curved hotographs down in central Oklahoma, and of course in eastern Kansas, west central Missouri. Very favorable hotographs that are showing here on our maps for starting around 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon. So we're going to be right at that peak heating as well. So it is coming together to be possibly a very volatile day here in the Midwest if things continue to trend the way they are. Remember, we are looking at models, and models kind of show us what could happen, not what will happen. That's why it's very important to stay up to date with all of our updates here at TourCon, because we're going to be watching this very closely. And because of all the ingredients kind of coming together this far in advance, the Storm Prediction Center has already put out a day 3 enhanced risk for severe thunderstorms for parts of central Oklahoma, south central Kansas, and parts up here in northeast Texas. And then you have a slight risk surrounding that, encompassing central Texas, all of Oklahoma, nearly all of Kansas, and the eastern half of Nebraska, and parts of west central Missouri and southeast Iowa. Now, this will actually move to the east, and we will see a day 4 outlook that they have put out, encompassing all of Missouri, all of Arkansas, all of Illinois, as this storm system continue to shift to the east. So again, it's very important to keep up to date with all the information that TourCon is going to be bringing you here over the next 72 hours, because our sole job here at TourCon is to keep everybody informed and protected of any severe weather hazards that are coming near you, no matter where you live here in the United States. So remember to follow all of our social media platforms. We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We have live streams from our weather station in Ohio. We have team partners with several storm chaser groups that are going to be bringing some awesome video. If any of these storms should happen to take part and come to fruition, we're going to have several storm chasers out on these storms, bringing you some live looks on the ground level of what is going on here in the Midwest. So please stay weather aware, stay up to date with all the information here at TourCon Weather Team. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and we'll be talking to you soon.